Okay, so my name is Jonatan. That I think I've already introduced myself to most of you. I'm originally from Sweden, and I was part of starting the film theatre in 2005, 2006. It was we were mainly three persons: Giuliano Merhamis, that some of you might have heard about. And then Zakaria Zubaydi, a former student of Giuliano, and a very well-known and controversial actor. Controversial and very well-known actor in Israel. Giuliano Merhamis, the son of Arna. And then third, myself, by background, I got a question if I'm an artist. No, I'm not. I'm actually a nurse by background. And my work in the film theatre is administration. So I spend most of my day in front of a computer. I live here with my wife. She's also from Sweden, and our two kids. They're 2.5 and 4 years old. How many of you have seen the Arna's Children, the film Arna's Children? Arna Mer was a woman from a Jewish family, very well-known Zionist family. Her father is considered as one of the heroes of the Zionist movement. He was a doctor that was known to eradicate malaria from the Holy Land. And he was also a captain or officer of some kind in the Israeli army, the Haganah. Arna herself, she was a militia in the pre-Israeli state Jewish armed groups. She was in one group called the Palmach, that later was, together with other groups, made the Haganah, the Israeli National Army. And she was part of ethnically cleansing the desert, the Negev desert. With time, she became more and more disturbed by the crimes she had committed herself, and she found herself approaching the Communist Party, the joint Palestinian-Israeli Communist Party. And in the Communist Party, she also met her to-be husband, Saliba Hamis, Palestinian from Nazareth, and they had 3 sons. The middle son was Giuliano Merhamis. Giuliano very early found his way to the Israeli theatre, and as I mentioned, became, if not its most famous actor ever, for sure its most controversial one. His life was a identity conflict crisis between being from a Palestinian Arab father and a Jewish Israeli mother. And in some ways, as he described himself, he was a dirty Jew in the eyes of one group, and he was a dirty Arab in the eyes of the other group. And he was looking for his own identity between the political struggle between his parents, that very much they give very little time for their children, and the political battle then between the different identities. First of all, we consider the human being as in a holistic perspective, body, mind, and spirit. The oppression creates obstacles. The oppressor creates obstacles in us as human beings. Those obstacles prevent us from being everything that we can be, fulfilling our potential for health, our potential for freedom. And those obstacles are in all segments, all parts of ourselves. So in order to start opening up the space that can lead to new ideas and thoughts, you have to remove those barriers, those obstacles.